So in the previous videos we've been looking at how you can easily create your own web page and indeed your entire website using a free template which you can download, and also using photographs which you can also obtain for free. So we've looked at how you can change the photographs on a standard template and also how you can change the wording of these various links. What we're going to look at now is how you change where those links link to. So for example, in this particular case here, we're building a website based on travel or holidays, and we have a section here about European city breaks. So let's say, for example, you are a member of an affiliate program with a holiday company, and the deal basically is that if you send your visitors through to their website and your visitors make purchases on that website, you receive a commission. So you want therefore to have on your website a link which links through to the other company's website. So in this situation here then, what you want is for your customer to be able to click on this, and in this particular case it works, and you end up, as you can see, there's an affiliate scheme here for this particular company, and they're offering hotels and city breaks in Europe. Now when you receive the template initially, when you download it, you will find that it comes with all the links defaulting normally back to the provider of the actual free template. So what you need to do is go into the code and simply change where those links are going to. And it really is as straightforward as what we did when we were changing the photographs and when we were changing the wording for the links as well. It is just a matter of finding the specific piece of code and simply deleting and replacing with the URL of the website where you want your customers to be taken to. There is no need for you to be able to code. You don't need to have any expertise in it or any prior experience. It really is very straightforward. We're going to look now at how we go about doing that. So I've come back here to our own web page, and so the link we're interested in is the one which is worded European city breaks. So we're now going to have a look at the code for this page, and as you may recall from the previous videos, this particular page is called index.html. So as we had done in the previous videos, I've opened the code in Notepad and I've used edit, find, and then the first word of the link that we're looking for. So in this case it was European, find next, and here it is, it's found it. So let's have a look at this particular piece of code, because this is clearly the piece which we're interested in. So this is the piece of code we're interested in. This clearly is something to do with the link which has the wording European city breaks. Now in HTML code, the easiest way to identify exactly the piece of code you're looking for is to understand simply this, which is that when a piece of code ends, it ends with a /. If I just highlight that there, you can see. Right, let's highlight the whole thing. It ends with a less than symbol, / something, and then a greater than symbol, or if you want to see those as being brackets, perhaps an easy way to think of it. So if we go back and look at that piece of code, we find also up here there is this piece of code. H3 is actually a H3 tag. It just describes the size of the heading or the classification of the heading. That's not particularly relevant to this. What you need to understand here is that this tag here opens this section, and this tag here closes this section. So you have it with the open brackets without the slash to open it, and then the brackets with the slash to close it. So what we can determine from that is that this piece of code therefore is the bit that we're interested in, and sure enough, if you look at it logically, you can see that this is giving a reference to a URL. So HTTP, as you would normally expect, www, and this was the URL of the particular company that we were looking at for an affiliate program. So if you wanted to change that to something else, you would simply select that and delete it and type in whatever the, for example, if that was the URL that you wanted now to send your customers to. Let me also just point out that this piece of text here, which says target equals blank, is telling the browser to open the new page in a new tab. So when your customer clicks on the link, it doesn't open in the same window, it opens in a new window. And if you didn't want that to happen, you would simply just take out that piece of code. Now it follows logically also that if what you want to have happen when your customer presses that link is not for them to be sent out to another website, but rather to stay on your website, but on a different page within your website, all you need to do here, and I'm assuming that this is your domain name, whatever it is, I'm just going to put in my domain because I don't know what your particular website will be called. You would simply put in your website's domain / whatever the next page is. So for example, in our case here we're running some kind of holiday or travel business, and perhaps there might be a page dealing with bookings. So you would simply have the page called, when you create the page and you save it, bookings.html, and so the reference then in this link tag is to that particular page name. And you could carry on and do this for as many different pages as you want. So you might have 10, 20, who knows how many pages you want on your particular website. You might have one called, I don't know, customer service, for example, and so on and so on. And so for each link that you want to put up on your website, you would create a tag in this sort of style. So just coming back to our website here, for example, on each of these, you might want to, so home obviously is the page that we're on at present. So the home page is always index.html, but you might want to have a page called affiliates.html, bookings.html, brochures, and so on and so on. So to create all these various different links, it really is as simple as going into the code. You don't even need to open it in a web editor. You can simply open it in Notepad, then simply go into it, use the edit find function to find whatever particular word you're looking for, which is currently the wording on the link. That will enable you to find the piece of code you're looking for, and then simply set it up, as we've just seen, to divert that link to whichever website you want it to be, whether it be within your own website, in which case it'll be your domain / and then whatever the page is .html, or to an outside website, for example the one we saw earlier on, going to a company where you have perhaps an affiliate deal, and so you're getting your customers to press the link, go to the other the other website, and then you'll be paid a commission for any sales that come from that. And likewise, you might want to make a decision about whether or not you include the target equals blank in your code. So for example, if this is your website and you want customers to open different pages within your website, then clearly you would want each of those pages to open up in the same tab. So then looks like one self-contained website. The customer simply clicks from link to link to link, and of course the template you will have used will be the same on each page, and so all that's changing is the content on each page. However, you would use a target equals blank code if you wanted to then send the customer out to another website. So in this situation here, I gave the example earlier on of you perhaps having an affiliate deal, so you would have it set up so that when the customer clicks on the link here, it opens up, as you can see, in a new tab, the target website where you want the customer to go and perhaps buy something for which you're paid a commission. However, your website is still here on their browser, and that may be preferable for you. You may want to set it up that way so that the customer is not taken away from your website, and after they have done whatever they have to do here and they have closed this tab, they have still got your website on their browser, and perhaps there are further things you can sell them. So that's a way of ensuring that you don't lose the customer in the process of trying to make some affiliate commission sales. So if you've been watching all the videos in this newsletter, you now know that it's possible to download a already made template for your website and simply just edit the various items within that, be it photographs or links or content, so that you can very quickly, really within an hour or so, create your own homepage. And you can then simply replicate that by using exactly the same template and changing some of the content to create all these other pages you may wish to have as well, so that very quickly you can put together a multi-page website. You've also seen how it's possible to change the links so that you can have a link either going to within your website or taking the customer outside to perhaps an affiliate partner website, and being able to do that while still keeping your website open in a separate tab on their browser. So hopefully you've now seen that it's been possible to create this website very quickly, only within a couple of hours, and without needing any prior experience of coding or programming. And hopefully that's given you some encouragement to believe you can actually go ahead and do this yourself. You can, of course, and we'll show in further videos, add lots of other things to your website, such as videos and interactive features and so forth. But what's even more important, of course, is the strategy behind the whole business, so that it generates money for you month after month. And all of that we cover in great detail in the Power Free Toolkit, providing you with all the links and all the resources you need to find out where you can obtain not just the templates and the videos and products and so forth for free, as well as the software that you will need to create all of this, but also the whole business strategy that goes behind it. Quite happy to show you a preview of the Power Free Toolkit, so if you'd just like to click on the link below, I'll show that to you now.